Above the rocks, above the waves, and away from it all, the Cliff House in Cape Neddick, Maine, just outside of Ogunquit proper. Fireplaces, a hot tub with a view. This is the definition of a getaway. Guests have been arriving here since the 1870s.
Since then, it's been reimagined and transformed several times, but the Cliff has been the one constant.
Andrew Bartlett is the Cliff House's director of rooms.
Every room that we have here, you're looking at the ocean, the beautiful coastline.
Take your pick. Enjoy the indoor saltwater pool, a relaxing day spa, a meal in one of their restaurants, or keep it simple and relax in the Tidemark Lounge.
It's a destination, it's iconic, it builds those lasting memories for any of our travelers who come here.
And warming up at the Cliff House this winter doesn't have to break the bank.
Especially midweek and on the weekends for those quick getaways. The rates are certainly lower than you would find as you head into that summer season.
Other hotels are also open year-round and nestled around the beach, like the Anchorage by the Sea, which offers breathtaking views and is steps away from all the night spots and restaurants in town, including the Beach Lobster House.
We are open year-round, 7 days a week, and we're here for the locals, and we're here for anyone who would like to come and visit us on the weekends.
Customers come in for the shore dinner. Fresh steamed lobsters served with steamers and corn, classic lobster rolls, or get fired up by the burger. The restaurant opened in July. This lobster man is already a regular.
Look at it, it's fantastic. Captures the true spirit of Ogunquit.
He says, come on up and have some lobster.
Oh yeah, have 3 or 4. Oh, it's very quiet, the beach, the cove, and people from Ogunquit are very friendly. So I think it's a good journey to make year-round.
But General Manager Cindy Canali says there's more to Ogunquit winters than food.
De-stress, de-stress. Have a nice drink, watch the water come in.
It goes like this, the 4th, the 5th, the minor fall and the major lift.
A trip to Ogunquit isn't complete without visiting the front porch, especially at night, where on winter weekends, the Piano Bar is the place to be.
Lean on me when you're not strong.
But it's the company that will make you feel right at home.
Barbara is a staple here. I tell people that sit next to her that are first-timers here that they're in for dinner and a show, because she's amazing.
Barbara Goldman is originally from Boston, but now
been here over 20 years.
Her captivating spirit caught the eye of an artist years ago. He included her in a mural that now hangs in the stairwell of the front porch.
I'm under the sun with a friend who is now dead, Michael Lenosi, that used to own the Lemon Tree Motel. It was fun.
Barbara makes a stop at the bar a few times a week to see her friends and to enjoy a cocktail.
A Cosmo. I have one. That's it.
She says the people of Ogunquit are not just neighbors.
This is a family to me. I'm lucky to have them. My 85th birthday was a surprise upstairs. 175 people came, and I was the oldest one there. And for a present, they surprised me with a new car. Who the hell was that? Anyway, what do you want to ask me?
Scotty Vogel is the owner of the front porch. As a server in the restaurant in college, he fell in love with the place. And one night, he saw a sign.
I was driving through, saw the for sale sign in the window, and next thing I know, I'm here.
Vogel's mission is to keep the spirit of the front porch alive.
It needs to be known as a place for everybody, and that's kind of what it's been since day one, but the way that that's evolved is pretty amazing.
Keeping the front porch open in the winter is part of that evolution.
Town has continued to move in a more year-round direction. I used to not have any places open after Labor Day. People need to be open, and there are a lot of places here that are kind of starting at the forefront of that.
As for Barbara, she's not going anywhere. She says she'll save you a seat.
It's like the Cheers Bar of Maine. Everybody knows each other. Everybody makes room for each other. Even when it's crowded, we don't care. Move over. We got to put another chair in. It's wonderful.
She's tremendous. Front Porch is a piano bar most nights, as you saw, but other nights they have nationally recognized singers, including some of the finalists from America's Got Talent, so pretty impressive.
It is, and they also do a really popular disco night, and when they do it, the place is packed, absolutely packed. And the Front Porch actually really prides itself on being a happy place, and you can really see that when people walk in, their faces just light up and there's a big old smile. So it's a fun place to check out.
Up next, author Matt Tavares finds a cure for writer's block.
Most of my good ideas, they're happening when I'm walking along the ocean.